Everyone. Let's continue the book of Psalms. I thought I missed one. I must have made some kind of a mistake somewhere. You know what? There's so many of them. I'm so not going to worry about one psalm. So, we are on Psalm 75, 76, and 77. We have a storm coming through here. My family here's not quite ready, I noticed, for that. And there could be power outages, so I'm going to make them a list today and say, hey, you got to get this stuff, and I'll tell you why. Yes, okay. I guess having lived on the farm for so long, it doesn't matter what happens there. We're always ready. We're always ready and prepared. So, to keep the minimum of comforts there, right? Heat, water, and food. Yeah, right? Yes. And I noticed here that they're not ready and they got a baby in the house. So we'll see how big the storm is. Supposed to start at 4 o'clock this morning. It didn't. And it's 5:30 now, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. Psalm 75. To the chief musician set, do not destroy, a psalm of Asaph, a song. Now wait a minute. Yes. We give thanks to you, O God. We give thanks, for your wondrous works declare that your name is near. When I choose the proper time, I will judge uprightly. The earth and all its inhabitants are dissolved. I set up its pillars firmly. Selah. Who comes up with this stuff? I said to the boastful, let's see, what's it say here? Of Asaph. I said to the boastful, do not deal boastfully, and to do the wicked, and to the wicked. God, dear me. Do not lift up the horn. Do not lift up your horn on high. Do not speak with a stiff neck. For exaltation comes neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south, but God is the judge. He puts down one and exalts another. I have never found in my whole entire life that God has put one down and exalted the other. I have no idea where they get this from, even at that time. For in the hand of the Lord there is a cup, and the wine is red. It is fully mixed, and he pours it out. Surely its dregs shall all the wicked of the earth drain and drink down. But I will declare forever, I will sing praises to the God of Jacob. All the horns of the wicked I will also cut off, but the horns of the righteous shall be exalted. So is there a difference between the God of Jacob, the God of Israel, the God of David, the God of Solomon, the God of... I don't know. Is there? Or was this written before? Okay. Psalm 76. To the chief musician on stringed instruments, a psalm of Asaph, a song. In Judah, God is known. His name is great in Israel. Is it? Is great. It says that his name is great in Israel. I sure wonder about that. From as much as I have read so far in the Bible, I wonder how great the Israelites viewed God. More of a hindrance, right? To many different things, especially when you think about the Ten Commandments. In Salem also is his tabernacle and his dwelling place in Zion. There he broke the arrows of the bow, the shield and sword of the battle. You are more glorious and excellent than the mountains of prey. The stout-hearted were plundered, they have sunk into their sleep, and none of the mighty men have found the use of their hands. As you rebuke, a God of Jacob, both the chariot and horse were cast into a dead sleep. You yourself are to be feared, and who may stand in your presence when once you are angry? You caused judgment to be heard from heaven. The earth feared and was still when God arose to judgment, to deliver all the oppressed of the earth. Selah. Why is that all the way? I'm constantly hearing that. Oh, dear me. Surely the wrath of man shall praise you. With the remainder of wrath you shall gird yourself. Make vows to the Lord your God and pay them. Let all who are around him bring presents to him who ought to be feared. He shall cut off the spirit of princes. He is awesome of the kings of the earth. That is one thing in my life I felt. And if I haven't, then I'm either not aware of or have not fulfilled my promises as others may have understood it. But I can proudly say about myself that when I made a promise, I kept it. I kept my promise to the best of the ability. That was what allowed me when it came to making a promise where other people were involved. Something to be proud of, I think. I don't take promises lightly. Yes? Yeah. We came, we're in the process here of dividing up a cow. That was purchased amongst 4 or 5 people. Nobody knows for sure. And it came to my attention that I'm just in a family that got part of the cow, so I'm not really involved in it. Came to my attention that there were some people already, well, I want this, 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 and this cut of the cow. Now, everybody, as far as I know or got information, is that everybody pays the same amount for the cut of the cow, the respective part of the cow or cut of the cow between all of them. And here are people now that are saying, well, I want this, 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 and this from the cow, the best parts. But does that leave the rest of them then? Even though everybody's paying the same amount, right? And I thought to myself, so, are you kidding me? They're all close family members, right? My children and my husband. Oh, and one other person. And I thought, what is this? Are they crazy? And my daughter here already says, well, I guess I'll just have whatever there is. I said, no, you're not. And I will get involved in something like this. These are my family members. They should know better. I have taught them better than this. And I will. I'm going to go. I will be going. And better nobody already been there and taken stuff. I'm going to say everything will be divided up equally. That's how this is done. How dare someone just says, oh, I'm taking first dips. And with what right? Exactly. Yes? It's not a big deal. In a sense, you just, oh, I'm not going to fight. It's not about that. You don't let people get away with stuff like that. This is where you still step in, even if it's your children or your spouse or whatever, and you say, no, that is not how it is done. That is going to create feelings that oh, so what? You just needed another person to pay for the cow, but then I'm getting the dregs. You see what I mean? This is not right. Yes? Yeah? Would you agree? So, yeah, I don't want to get involved, but I will get involved because I still have to teach people. And if you have to, again, why are these are siblings? This is the father and children, and one other person. What's going on here? Why are they trying to take advantage of each other like that? What is that? Yes, you see, restoration going on in the family. But I'm very clear-headed about that kind of stuff. Yes? Yeah. I told my daughter here, I said, if things aren't equally divided, then you and your husband should walk away and say, not paying for that. Then let them deal with it. That would be the right thing to do. Yes? So, got to teach these people a little lesson. Yes? Yeah. It's all going to work out just fine. But it's because and everybody in the end will realize, oh, mom's right again. Yeah, this is what were we thinking? Yes? And with the ones that, as I said, thought that they could get away with this, I will have a private talk with and say, what's going on? How could you think that way? Take advantage of other people like that, or be so doggone selfish, right? Yes, yeah. So that's what we're here for. to do things like that. Mm-hmm. All right, then the last one, Psalm 77. I've got to get ready and go over to the house. I have baby duty today till Daddy gets up. Psalm 77, to the chief musician, to Jeduthun, a psalm of Asaph. I cried out to God with my voice, to God with my voice, and he gave ear to me. In the day of my trouble I sought the Lord. My hand was stretched out in the night without ceasing. My soul refused to be comforted. I remembered God and was troubled. I complained and my spirit was overwhelmed. You hold my eyelids open. I'm so troubled that I cannot speak. I've considered the days of old, the years of ancient times. I call to remembrance my song in the night. I meditate with my heart, and my spirit makes diligent search. Diligent search. Will the Lord cast off forever, and will he be favorable no more? Has his mercy ceased forever? Has his promise failed forevermore? Has God forgotten to be gracious? Has he in anger shut up his tender mercies? Oh dear. Things aren't working out for them, are they? Where are all these prophets when it comes to this stuff? I mean, this is all seems like things that were sung and this and that in the temple, and nobody stood up of these prophets and said, hey, wait a minute, God's not like this. Think, there's got to be some give and take going on here, right? All you want is just take. Oh, I have to share the story about the cow, huh? Same thing here. And I said, this is my anguish, but I will remember the years of the right hand of the Most High. I will remember the works of the Lord. Surely I will remember your wonders of old. I will also meditate on all your work and talk of your deeds. Your way, O God, is in the sanctuary. Who is so great a God as our God? You are the God who does wonders. You have declared your strength among the peoples. You have with your arm redeemed your people, the sons of Jacob and Joseph. The waters saw you, O God. The waters saw you, they were afraid. The depths also trembled. The clouds poured out water. The skies set out a sound. Your arrows also flashed about. The voice of your thunder was in the whirlwind. The lightnings lit up the world. The earth trembled and shook. Your way was in the sea, your path in the great waters, and your footsteps were not known. You led your people like a flock by the hand of Moses and Aaron. Looky here, Moses and Aaron are mentioned. That's the end of 77. That was 75, 76, and 75, 76, and 77. It seems like we're reading the same in the Psalms here. We're just reading the same over and over and over again. Look, my hair came undone again. I lost my hair tie somewhere. Well, I have more, but they're over there. And just having read 77, you know who came to my mind? Huh? Hitler. Yeah. Why would Hitler come to my mind? Because you need exactly Psalms like this to act like Hitler. Through all three of these Psalms that we just read, what does God sound like? A tyrant, an oppressor. Who, strikes down all the bad people. And it, just again, reading this, it seems to me, are leaders of the world taking their cues out of the Book of Psalms, or any of the other books we just read in the Bible? Huh? To treat the people the way they treat them? Is that kind of interesting, isn't it? Yeah. There's a reason I'm making this condition, for the reputation of God. This was all written down by men. Maybe women too, I don't know. For one reason only, for power. Power over the people. Why? Why are there people out there who have such great desire to lord over others? in a horrible way too. Just not good. Hmm? Anyway, just wondering. That's kind of what I'm getting here. So, disappointing. Book of Psalms is disappointing too. I can't help it. That's how I feel. Okay. Teach these people a lesson out there too. That's it. That's all I have to share this morning. May Heavenly Parent bless, protect, and guide you. Yes, and if you are in a storm zone, please stay safe and embrace you with love. And God willing, I will talk to you tomorrow.